Good afternoon, everybody. Excuse me. Welcome to Tech Talk here at MarketStream.live. My name is Joseph Cusick from the Cusick Group. Securities offered by MoneyBlock. Here, where we want to marry taking a look at the art of charts and the science of option pricing and give you more transparency into where the market is trading and where it's forecasted to potentially trade. And usually we take a look at some stocks that are having a binary event like earnings, and then we'll also look at some hot markets. So today what I want to do is look at a binary event, earnings in Thor Industries. Ticker symbol is THO. Stock right now is trading at 91.41. It's up about 74 cents today. Now this is a very large manufacturer of recreation vehicles, or in other words, RVs. They're primarily have the sales as well as the construction of these RVs here in the United States and Canada. Now the stock is up about 0.8% today. And taking a look at the monthly options right in front, so the options that are expiring in December, right now the estimated move that's being calculated by the options is $5.40. And now the stock is only up about 74 cents in front of this number. So there is pricing in the potential for a decent amount of potential movement either up or down in Thor Industries. So ticker symbol THO. Volatility, which is that measure of potential violent moves in the underlying, right now is coming in at the top end of its 52-week range. In other words, it's telling us, folks, that this particular underlying has the potential to move violently, either up or down. And it's pricing in the potential of around $5.40 of potential movement. Now, taking a look at the charts, it's basically been a pretty impressive move. The last time that we saw a challenge of any significant moving average, and I like to look at the 20, the 50, and the 200-day moving averages, was back in October where the stock dipped below the 20-day moving average, and that was right around that $77, $78 level. It bounced back quite quickly after that challenge down there in the October expiration month. The 20-day simple moving average comes in at 82.60. So right there, that's telling me that with the stock trading at 91, this trend is solid. You have the stock trading well above that 20-day moving average. The 50-day moving average, which what I call the institutional support level, is at 82.70. So it's right above that 20-day moving average. That's telling me that while the trend has been solid to the upside, there is some questioning going on whether or not the institutions are going to start nibbling here at the $91 level. We'll watch this one very closely as it has earnings tonight after hours. Finally, the 200-day moving average is what I call its main long-term support is at 71.20. So it'll be very interesting to see happen in what after hours, but it's having pricing in a range between $86 and $96 right now going into that event. Now I wanted to take a look at some energy names very quickly because we've had oil and oil-related headlines completely dominating this current market right now, other than the currency moves, especially with the dollar pull-off. But oil is trading in that $47 range in the West Texas contract. So with oil really bouncing off of its lows, we have OPEC meetings that are supposed to have some sort of outcome on production cuts or not, caps, whatever you want to call them. There's going to be a lot of vacillation here. There are three names that I want to take a look at and take a look at both the science of the options pricing and telling us what it potentially could do with these stocks, as well as some of the art, what's going on with the stock looking at the charts. First one I want to look at is Encana Corp. That's ticker symbol ECA. Stock's trading around $11.82. It's down about 34 cents or around 2.8%. The monthly options are pricing in the potential for ECA to move either up or down about $1.29. The volatility is relatively inexpensive, so there's not an expectation of violent moves. And with the stock down about almost 3%, I wouldn't say it's a violent move. It's an $11 stock, but volatility is not pricing in the expectation of big violent moves in the underlying. The 20-day simple moving average comes in at around $10.82, so it's $1 lower than where the stock's currently trading. That's telling me that the move to the upside and the trend is to the upside, at least at this juncture, until I see the 20-day moving average challenged. The 50-day moving average, which is that institutional support, is coming in at $10.54. If I start to see that this stock starts to get challenged at the 1082 level, that's where I want to watch to see if all of a sudden it firms up there and actually dips below. If it stays above the 1054 mark, you may see some institutional nibbling as far as buying the stock. If it drops below 1054, that could put institutions on alert, which could be a potential red flag to anybody that's owning the stock or is potentially still bullish on the stock. Those are the levels, and this is why I'm bringing it up, that I'm going to watch very closely as we start to see this segment get a lot more volatile. As I had mentioned, the 200-day moving average, which is that long-term support, that's at 818, so we're quite a bit away from there. And it's going to be very interesting. On 1031 was the last time that I saw that the stock challenged its 20-day moving average, and it bounced off. That was at the $9.43 mark. So we'll keep an eye on that. The next stock I want to take a look at is Devon Energy, ticker symbol DVN. Stock's trading at right around $43.38, down about 85 cents, or down about 1.92%. Now, the weekly options are pricing in the potential between now and Friday of the stock moving either up or down about $2.23. Volatility is relatively inexpensive. It's on the lower third of its volatility range over the last 52 weeks. So that's just telling me that the options marketplace isn't expecting huge violent moves in this $43.38 stock. The simple moving averages, the 20 comes in at 42.45. That's going to be a critical area. It breaks there, then the trend might be in question for short-term traders. The 50-day moving average, which is what I call more that institutional style moving average, is at 42.45. So they're basically right on top of each other, the 50 and the 20-day moving average. Again, want to watch that one very closely, because if all of a sudden we have a break of that 42.45 level for Devon Energy, that could be a red flag for institutional traders. We're going to watch that one very closely. Now, the 200-day moving average, that long-term support that we take a look at, is at 36.05. So we have it well below where the current market is trading. The final stock that I want to take a look at is Anadarko Petroleum, ticker symbol APC. The stock's trading at 62.56. It's down about $1.19 today, or around 1.87%. Now, the weekly options that are expiring on Friday of this week are going to be, they're pricing in the potential of the stock moving up or down about $3.15. It's already moved about over half of what, or excuse me, a little less than half of the expected move, right? We're about 40% of the expected move going into the end of this week has already occurred. Now, volatility is still on the lower end of the Ivy rank over the last 52 weeks. So again, what is that telling you? For those of you that don't trade options or have never heard of volatility or implied volatility, that's just telling you that the options marketplace isn't anticipating huge violent moves in this $62.56 stock. But they are pricing in the potential for roughly around a 5% move going into the end of this week. That's a potential, okay? Now, what's also notable about Anadarko is it's 5% off of its 52-week high. So you could be seeing some profit taking in this particular stock. The 50-day moving average, or the 20-day moving average, comes in at 61.41. The 50-day moving average is actually above that, and it's coming in at 62. This is interesting. With the stock trading at 52-week highs, a little bit of pullback might be healthy, especially if institutional investors are looking to either add or build upon a current position. The 200-day moving average comes in at $53.42, so that's long-term support. So we've taken a look at a variety of different energy stocks. We've also looked at a RV stock, Thor Industries, that's going to be announcing after the close, pricing in the potential to move either up or down about $5.40. So keep an eye on that one after hours. And join us at 4:30 Eastern Time. We're here on MarketStream.live. We will wrap up the whole entire day on the closing bell. All right? Great. We'll see you at 4:30 Eastern Time. Till then, have a wonderful rest of the trading day, and we will see you this afternoon.